What's up, guys? Welcome to another video. And in this video I want to compare physical products versus digital products. Physical products being, like e-commerce, selling a regular t-shirt like this one, or selling a phone case. And digital products being like selling a digital training. It could also be like selling a service, something that's not physical and that you can instantly deliver online. I have experience with both of them. I've sold thousands of products, both physical and digital. For physical, kind of like sandals and women fashion and things like that, and then digital, like my marketing trainings and affiliate offers and services. I have experience with both, and the purpose of this video is not to sell you on one or the other. It's just to give you my point of view after doing all of them. I've done like everything. I've been in the internet marketing industry for 6-7 years, so I've been able to test many things. And in the end, what works the best is whatever you focus on, whatever you stick to. So if you decide to stick to e-commerce and make it work, that's going to be the most profitable option for you. If you decide to go digital, that's going to be the most profitable thing for you if you stick to it. But if you go from e-commerce to digital and back and forth, and you're never building any traction on anything, you're never going to see outstanding results, right? So having said that, let me give you kind of like a quick story of how I got started, what I'm focusing on right now, and give you the reason why I'm focusing on these specific types of products. I first started out doing affiliate marketing back then, maybe 6 years ago. I didn't make any sales for 1 full year. At the end of that year, I made one sale, $49 sale, made like $44 in commissions for a digital product. And then after three months later, I made like $3,000 profit. Huge, step up, from my first sale. So after I got my first sale, I don't know how, I started getting like a bunch of momentum. Then I made like my first $10,000 profit, 10 or 20,000 profit with affiliate marketing and digital products. And then I went to an event where a guy was talking about e-commerce and selling physical products. And it's this thing that, it just gets you super pumped, super excited to get your hands into it and build something on that business model. And I basically dumped the affiliate marketing things I was doing. I went all into e-commerce. A year and a half later, I already had more experience about paid traffic, about all the experience that I got from affiliate marketing. I started implementing it into e-commerce. Fast forward, made over like $1 million, then over $2 million in e-commerce, in sales, maybe more, I have to check. But anyways, I sold a bunch of e-commerce products like in the women's fashion niche, like bohemian stuff and other crazy niches that I used to sell. But I reached a point in my journey where I was not feeling passionate anymore about what I was doing. For some reason, I just woke up. I was no longer passionate about selling physical products. I was dealing with all these micro problems like negotiating with suppliers and the manufacturers and shipping times and returns. And I was losing focus from the big picture. And of course, you can automate this, grow your team. I had hired a ton of people for my stores. And I felt like, I was stuck in a point, and I just didn't feel very passionate anymore. I felt I started to get stuck in a way, kind of like on my systems, because I was no longer pumped like I was in the beginning. And I'm a person that likes to have a lot of control over my business. And I felt that, with e-commerce, there's like a lot more moving pieces. That obviously it works, right? I made it work. I made a bunch of money on it. I built some really nice brands. But later on, I just said, you know what? I want to focus kind of like on the big picture and not focus on the micro problems. And I don't know. I've also tested digital products before, and then I said, you know what? What I really enjoy doing is selling digital stuff, things that I can instantly deliver to people. You pay $10. In the next page, boom, you got access, right? No shipping, no supplier, no one in the middle manufacturing stuff. I manufactured my own product. I can assure the quality. I built my own systems. It's, for me, a more automated business, and it's aligned to my vision. That's what I want to tell you in this video. Maybe for you, e-commerce is aligned to your vision, the type of business you want to build. Maybe you feel super passionate about it, and that's great. But for me, I wanted to build a business where I had more control, it was more automated, I can guarantee the quality, and I can directly influence the quality without going through all these stages. And I just said, you know what, for me, it's digital. And I feel I can provide a huge change with my products because I go directly and create the information of my products and I can see them influence people's lives. Well, with e-commerce, I was selling like a bunch of sandals. I sold like freaking over 20,000 sandals like in 2 months, right? Made a bunch of money, but I said, you know what, like, I don't know, like the sandals, they just don't fulfill me as much. I don't feel like I'm making a big impact. I'm just making money, right? And there's ways to make an impact. You can donate money, but for me, my digital products business, it just allowed me to feel that I was helping people a lot more, and I felt more passionate about it in the end. So I just said, you know what, I cannot be doing everything at the same time, and these days I focus 100% on digital products. Basically, e-commerce, we help clients, we're dealing with a lot of different stores, but at the moment, I'm focused on selling digital products because it's aligned with my vision, all right? And don't get me wrong, I mean, in the past, probably we recently helped a guy that was selling like skin creams, made like $400,000, something like that, right? So it's not that it stopped working, it's not that we didn't know how to sell them anymore. It's more about, I believe that when you're doing something every single day that you're not passionate about it, you don't do a good job. And that's where I was. That's where I was at. I created this business to allow me to live the life that I wanted, not to be like an unhappy person and wake up and not be passionate about what I was doing. Now with the digital products, kind of like going on the other side of the equation, I've built these automated processes where I can get customers, they get instant delivery of my products, they get insane value because I was the one creating that value, so I guarantee my own value, and I don't have to go through all of these different intermediaries and different pieces to make my system work. I can directly influence my automated sales process. And I don't, maybe that sounds a little bit strange at this point, but for me, having 100% digital products business, it's just more aligned with the type of life that I wanna live. I created my business to allow me to live the life of my dreams, not, create a business that in the end makes me money, but I become the slave of my own business and I'm not passionate about it. I don't know about you, but for me, it's about living life on my terms and feeling passionate about my business. So in the end, that's what I decided to do. With digital products, you can deliver instantly. With physical products, you can deliver quickly as well. Another thing is that with digital products, I can get a lot higher profit margins. Before, I was experiencing 20, 25, maybe 30% profit margins. But now with digital products and services, I can get easily 50% profit margins or more. I can even get 70% profit margins, and with the same amount of work. So this is something that also got my attention a lot, how with the same amount of work and effort, I can get a lot more profit, because on e-commerce you can make a bunch of revenue, but taking home 25% for me, I knew I could get 50, 70% profit margins, and right now I have a lot higher profit margins. It's like a smaller detail. Like I said, I'm not trying to sell you on getting into digital. Like if you want to get into physical, I'm just trying to put both side by side and tell you my story, and so that hopefully you can get an idea about this. So like I said, both work. Like, what do you prefer? Do you prefer digital? Do you prefer physical? Don't just choose one for the money, because I can tell you there's just as much money on digital than on e-commerce, or on e-commerce than on digital. It's not about the money. It's about what you prefer to do. Some people are going to put all this pressure on you to tell you this is the one that you need to go. I've done everything. I've done both of them. I can tell you that both work. I just felt more related to digital in the end, and I just didn't want to do everything at the same time, because I believe if you do everything at the same time, you're going to get a fraction of the results. So that's kind of like just my story. It's just to inspire you. There's no problem if you want to change something. Some people started talking shit, like, hey, Sebastian, you don't know how to sell physical products anymore. Trust me, I know how to sell them. I've sold many of them for years. It's just that, like I said, I don't want to be doing something that I don't really want to be doing. I want to be doing something that gets me excited, gets me pumped every single day to go and take action. And that's what I did. That's what I'm going to keep doing, working passionately to provide as much value as possible and teaching people the knowledge and the things that I'm learning, because I believe that I can have a huge impact this way. Maybe you're going to have a huge impact with your physical product just go for it. And that's basically it. Thanks so much for watching this video, guys. If you want to work closer with me to grow your business, head over to workwithsebastian.com. I hope you're enjoying these free videos, and if you are, then take a look at the other ones, because they were going to help you a lot. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.